Alright, we do folks. Boom. Marco's only 205 numbers after the name will make you wait for this Black Ops 2 footage, man. Coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm throwing up some Black Ops 2 footage, man. And I'll talk about some of how I'm feeling. You know, there's kind of been some talk about lags, kind of been some talk about missing frames, been some talk about maybe just singing exactly 100% how it was, maybe aim isn't exactly how it was. I think he's got my perspective on that tomorrow, man. But here we got ourselves Tight Tuesday, little World at War action over here, getting us ready for World War II Call of Duty, which as if this video is not confirmed, well, as this video, as of when I recorded this video, I'm actually recording this video 5 days in advance, so who knows if by then it's not, because I ended up skipping last week's Tight Tuesday, just time constraints. That time constraints, that real life-ish getting in your way, man. What's up with that, yo? What's up with real life, though? Shout-outs to real life, though. Oh, man. So this is on, this map I think is called Makin. This is the one that came out where they had, it was initially the night, and then they gave you a day version, which is free, which I remember at the time, that was so cool, man. I remember coming home, man, it was... I wanted to say, I don't want to say it was the summer, but it was definitely my sophomore year in college, and I heard about it, like I just seen it online. I was like, what, they're going to give you a free map? That's crazy. It was nuts, and when you go look at it, it's really not that crazy anymore, and I guess the only crazy part about it now is that they give it you for free. But this is kind of pre-DLC. Like, Call of Duty 4 only had that one, there was a variety map pack or whatever. That was the only DLC it had. And then World at War is kind of where we started first to see some DLC. I remember Corrosion was like one of them. I don't remember the names of them. I don't even know if they had names, honestly, of like the grouping or whatever. But I do remember some of them. Like that Sub-Pens map, I'm pretty confident was a... maybe even Station may have been... I don't know, maybe Station was in their pack originally. But either way, there was a bunch of DLC maps. Y'all probably know better than I do if you played this game, which one was the DLC maps. So I remember at the time I didn't have the DLC maps. It took a while. I think Junior, I didn't have an Xbox at the time. I think Junior eventually bought them, and that's kind of how I played them. But now it's a little bit more difficult because they really don't let you, like they don't isolate the lobbies of people who did or didn't, which I kind of understand, you know, because that way it forces you to kind of buy them and play the game. And when I ended up getting it again myself with the Xbox, I ended up buying all the maps anyway, and at this point the game had been out for like 3 or 4 years, so it was sort of quasi a money grab, you know, but I was pretty cool with it too because I wanted the zombie maps, I wanted to have that stuff, and that's kind of another thing that I remember about buying those DLC maps was the zombie maps and stuff coming with them, and those were the first time, and the first time like perks came in and stuff like that, and I was like, what, this is crazy. It was so wild when you beat the game and then you unlock Nazi zombies, man. That was just, whew. Man, you got feels right there. Feels right there. And we're going to get that. So I'm getting shot over here, and I'm pushing back over here. They got an artillery strike on us. I'm going all the way around. Playing it safe. Those guys I felt had the advantage on me. I know I'm in the clear over here. I'm looking at these guys. These guys are kind of sniping up over here. I throw some smoke or whatever I have over there, and I'm going around. Going around, letting those guys snipe. I'm hoping that maybe they could draw some attention. See that guy down there? He's too far away. Not even going to bother with that. You got to know your range, man. And I mean, like, that before it's kind of started about a range. You could extend it. You could put it pretty far, especially for a submachine gun. I'm very satisfied with it. But you got to know where your range is over here. So I'm seeing that thought behind me, but I'm looking. I was like, that's got to be like one single guy back there. And I'm shooting now. This is testing your range right there. It's about as far as you can stably go. And they opened up this spawn back here, which honestly, I don't know if we come back and maybe we'll see it again. But I've really never seen that spawn opened up as much as I have in recent games. So this dot's like on me, I feel like. I'm looking, trying to dance around him. Managed to get the artillery strike. Not sure where this guy's shooting. He's pretty far down over there. I'm like, you know what? I ain't even going to worry about it. I throw the artillery strike slightly ahead of the middle building, just because I don't really think it'll hurt him too much in the middle building. I see this guy's going over here, because this is kind of where I'm standing right now, is not a popular area to fight in, even though, like I said, lately I've been having some fights over here. I probably should have thrown this up top over here. I'm using this bad boy over here, some head glitch in action. Managed to get the puppies, which I was going for. My teammate got popped over there. We're down 40, by the way, about 40, 30. Down 30 over here. I got hit with something I don't really know. They got the dogs first before me. That is what you call being angry. I was like, what? Dang, I got the dogs. What about my dogs? I'm trying to call the dogs anyway. You can't call two things in this game at the same time. So I got to be careful, man, with dogs and also artillery strikes. I got shafted so many times with the artillery strike where the enemies like kind of chucking them along before I am. Took the nade over there, managed to get the kill, which is important. I'm kind of ducking low right now. I'm just trying to lay low, just trying to survive. I'm going to put this bounce and Betty over here in case that somebody managed to come up to me. We both at least die. I kind of wanted to make that trade. I know their dogs were gone, so I put my dogs over here, and we're up down 20, you know, which is pretty good surviving everything that we've been through over here. Throw the grenade in there, hoping that it gets somebody. I've been switching over to frag grenades now. I used to use the stickies all the time, but I honestly don't have the best aim with them anymore. And I thought maybe being able to cook the frags would be able to help me out. And so far, I'm okay with that. I'm pretty happy with it. And, you know, the frag do travel a longer distance. I'll definitely recommend you use the frags unless you're trying to, you know, the other grenades are apparently better at anti-tanking. So if you're in a tank stage, maybe you want to have a class for that. I've personally never, I've taken out all my tanks with like either like the bazooka, the rocket launcher, or C4, like satchel charges and whatnot. I've really never done it with the actual grenade. And that was just a poor play by me. I can't believe that that actually worked for that guy. And I had a feeling that there was somebody up top there, but I wasn't too sure. He managed to take the lead over here, 604, or 614 to 585. Maybe we were up the whole time. I don't even know. Maybe I was just looking at that wrong. You notice I put bouncing betties every time I spawn. And honestly, there's really no reason why not to unless you spawn into a gunfight. This is a very poor idea right here. We got a couple people over here. I'm trying to get this guy over there, managed to roll down the nade, and I'm hoping that the nade kind of trickles to him. Something got him. Was that my nade? My nade managed to trickle down over to him, man. So I kind of, you know, quasi-cooked like very little with a little bit of time. Catch this guy off guard. You're going to notice I've been fighting a lot of gunfights here, which are very much in my favor. They're just gunfights of people that are caught off guard. And that was a poor one right there. I should have just aimed a little bit better over there. So up 20 or up 16 if you want to do the math exactly. This is constantly a change over here. We lose the lead. We flip the lead back on. Artillery's coming in over here. I'm looking. Once again, send the bouncing betties, get out of dodge. And this is crucial right here to me. This is the play of the game right here. It was just getting the hell away from that like sniper guy over there. Like I had no business being in over there. Now I managed to pop on the guy over there, kind of maybe make a trade over there for the kill. But that I was no business being over there in that sniper guy's range over here. And as you notice, now we're starting to get this spawn back here. We're down by 4. My teammates are kind of hanging in over here for me. We come around. I'm looking. I'm just trying to put some bullets. We're trying to help out. Just trying to put some suppressed fire. We're taking the lead over here, up by 6. I'm getting hurt. I'm just trying to move it. Just trying to stay alive. Stick and move. Outstanding, Marine. Woo. Outstanding. He said it better, man. I can't say any better than that, man. I got 117-5 on the other team, man. Kudos to him. He put up a hell of a game, too. Your boy Marcos, man. We outie.